आपके सामने cs403 डेटाबेस मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम्स के मोस्ट प्रीड एमसीक्यूज लेकर आई हूँ फाइनल टाइम की तैयारी के लिए। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 हमारे पास गिवन है, विच फीचर्स ऑफ डेटाबेस प्रोवाइड कन्वर्जन फ्रॉम इनकंसिस्टेंट स्टेट ऑफ डीबी टू अ कंसिस्टेंट स्टेट इंश्योरिंग मिनिमम डेटा लॉस। राइट ऑप्शन रिकवरी सर्विस। Which of the following statement is true about the views? The results of using a view are not permanently stored in the database. Next, question number 3. Which of the following is true about truncate resets identity of the table? Which of the following is the correct way to find out the size of Cartesian product in case of cross join? The right option, the number of rows in the first table multiplied by the number of rows in the second table. Suppose there are 8 rows and 4 columns in a table 1 and 3 rows and 4 columns in table 2. What is the size of the Cartesian product in case of cross join between the two tables? Right option 24. Which of the following is not one of the properties of transaction? Redundancy. Which of the following is incorrect about views? It is not possible to left out data which is not required for a specific view. Each course section is assigned as particular faculty member and each course section corresponds to a particular course. Conceptually, what is the relationship between faculty and course? Right option M: M. Next है, which of the following is used to add or drop column in an existing table? Alter. Which of the following is a correct way of selecting all the columns from a table called persons? Select asterisk from person. Which of the following is not a feature of indexed sequential files? Track overflows and file overflows areas cannot be ensured. Consider the following relations: student and instructor as given below. Please note the frame and F name and L name also denote the first name and last name respectively. The right option, the two relations are not union compatible since their attribute name differ. Which of the following serves a milestone or reference point in a log file? Checkpoints. Which of the following is not true regarding DB transaction, a set of database operations that are processed partially? Which of the following are the general activities which are performed during the development of application programs? All of the given option. Browser-based forms are developed in the following tools except web-based forms. Which of the following is not a form of optical disk? WPROM. Which of the following is the correct description of cache hit when data is found in the cache? In which following situation clustering is suitable? Relatively static. Only one type of constraint can be enforced in any table by create command. False. Which of the following is disadvantage of chaining technique to handle the collision overhead of multiple linked lists? Consider the following relation R and its sample data. The functional dependency hold over R. An entity type is a coherent set of similar objects that we want to store data on. An entity can be logically connected to another by defining a common attribute. You can't modify more than one table at a time through a view. True. Which of the following is one of the purposes of using DML commands? Inserting data in tables. Which of the following statement is true about the view? The results of using a view are not permanently stored in the database. What is the alternate name of data dictionary? System catalog. In function helps reduce the need to use multiple and or condition. False. Browser based forms are developed in the following tools except web based forms. Next भी repeated form में है. Which of the following is not true about denormalization? Denormalization is a technique to move from lower to higher normal form of database modeling. Which of the following gives all the fields from employee table named as EMP? Select asterisk from employee. Which of the following types of partitioning reduce the chances of unbalanced partitions? Hash. While recovering data, which of the following files does a recovery manager examine at first? Log file. Which of the following is not a feature of indexed sequential files? Track overflows and file overflows areas cannot be ensured. Alter table exams. Rename column description to question description. Student ID to student ID. Syntax of alter table is not correct. False. Which of the following SQL command deletes a record of an employee with the employee ID 12345 from a table named person? Delete from person where employee ID is equal to 12345. Which of the following is not a form of optical disk? PROM. Which of the following is the correct description of cache hit when data is found in the cache? In which the following situation clustering is suitable? Relatively static. Which of the following is disadvantage of chaining technique to handle the collision overhead of multiple linked lists? Which of the following is not a component of DFD? Relationship between external entities. Laser records data by burning microscopic holes in the surface of disk with the optical disc. Which of the following concept is applicable with respect to 3NF transitive dependency? Which of the following is not a feature of good interface data structure based? Making a chance to conceptual schema of a database but not affecting the existing external schema is an logical data independence. Next statement हमारे पास given a right option grant permission to Amali and Hironia to update all data except designation in employee table. Which keyword is available in SQL to enforce referential integrity? Primary key. Which of the following statement are data definition language command? Truncate. How many clustered index to each database table have? 1. Which of the following is true about delete command? Can be rolled back. Which of the following will be deleted relating to a table if you truncate command all rows in a table? Which of the following is not true about denormalization? Denormalization is a technique to move from lower to higher normal forms of database modeling. Which of the following is not a feature of transaction dependent on other concurrent transactions? Which of the following gives all the fields from employee table named employee? Select asterisk from employee. Suppose there are 4 fields in table CUST. Which of the following give all the information of customers in the table whose last name is Ali? Select asterisk from cluster CUST where last name is equal Ali. Next is identify the correct statement with respect to normalization. The process of normalization through decomposition must achieve the dependency reservation property at any cost, whereas the lossless join property is sometimes sacrificed. Which of the following is not true with respect denormalization? Denormalization take place before normalization process. Which of the following is incorrect with respect to index sequential files? Multiple indexes from the key field cannot be set up. Which of the following types of partitioning reduce the chances of unbalanced partition? Hash. DML command are used for inserting data in the databases. Which of the following is incorrect with respect to file system? A logical record is concerned with efficient storage of information in the secondary storage devices. Which of the following is correct regarding data flow diagram created an increasing level of details? Next, select the correct statement among the following on proper naming of schemas construct. In the narrative description of the database requirements, verbs tend to indicate the names of relationship types. Structural constraint of our relationship type refer to whether the existence of an entity depend on it being related to another entity via the relationship type. Identify the correct statement that entity integrity constraints are specified on individual relations. What is the impact of setting multiple indexes from the same key in index sequential file? It increases efficiency. Which of the following is not true regarding indexes? It cannot be created on composite attributes. Next, while recovering data, which of the following files does our recovery manager examine at first? Log file. The main memory of computer system is also known as RAM. Dash is a control that enables user to select one option from an associated list. User can also type an option combo box. That record data by burning microscopic holes in the surface of disk with the laser optical disc. Which of the following is not generally the aim of data partitioning and placement of data merging different relations? Next statement given a right option false. which feature of the database provides conversion from inconsistent state of database to a consistent state, ensuring minimum data loss? Right option, recovery services. Which of the following statement is true about views? The result of using a view are not permanently stored in the database. Which of the following is true? Truncate resets identity of the table. Which of the following will be deleted relating to table if you truncate command rows in the table? Following is not true about relation tables. The sequence of rows is significant. Which of the following is not true about denormalization? Denormalization is a technique to move from lower to higher normal forms of database modeling. Which of the following is the correct way to find out of the size Cartesian product in case of cross join? The number of rows in a first table multiply the number of rows in the second table. Which of the following is incorrect about views? It is not possible to left out the data which is not required from a specific view. What is the maximum limit of keys in context with index sequential files? 255. Structural constraints of a relationship type refers to whether the existence of an entity depends on it being related to another entity via the relationship type. Which of the what is the impact of setting multiple indexes from the same key in index sequential files? It increases efficiency. Which of the given technique is used to improve query of performance in database indexing? While recovering data, which of the following files does a recovery manager examine at first? Log file. Dash the control enable user to select one option from associated list. User can also type an option combo button. Partitions may become unbalanced in range partitioning. Only one type of constraint can be enforced in any table by create command. False. Next statement given a right option false. Which of the following is disadvantage chaining technique to handle the collision overhead of multiple linked list? बार बार MCQs repeat वही हो रहे हैं mostly. In which of the following materialized views are suitable? All of the given option right. A software package designed to store and manage database DBMS. A super key that does not contain a subset of attributes that is itself a super key is called candidate key. A dash relationship exists when association is maintained within a single entity unary. Which of the following is not one of the way of resolving deadlocks? Picking a list of all previously completed transactions and undoing all the updates. You can't modify more than one table at a time through a view. True. Which of the following is one purpose of using DML command inserting data in tables? Which one of the following ER diagram most correctly represent the relationship between student and grade entities? Truncate. How many cluster index do each database table have? 1. Suppose there are 4 rows and 3 columns in repeat हो गया ये भी. Which of the following is not one of the property of transaction redundancy? Which of the following is incorrect about view? ये भी repeat हुआ है, ये भी repeat form में है, ये भी repeated form में बार बार आ रहे हैं. Which of the following is the advantage of free hashing technique to handle the collision? Fast access through use of main table space. Materialized view and indexes are not similar by the following way. They can be accessed directly using select statement. Statement given a right option has an error order by clause. A software package designed to store and manage database DBMS. Who is responsible for authorizing access to database for coordinating and monitoring its use? Database administrator. A super key that does not contain a subset of attributes and itself a super key is called candidate key. A dash entity has a primary key that is partially or totally derived from the parent entity in the relationship weak. Which of the following SQL keyword is not used to data definition language? Data statement update. Identify the constraints that limit the value that can be placed in a column. Check. ये भी repeat हो चुका है. Which of the following enforce our relationship into first normal form? The domain of attributes must include only atomic values. Next है, which of the following is not a feature of hash access used when direct access is needed but sequential access is not? Which of the following is not a feature of good interface? Data structure based. Which of the following is true about application program meant to perform different operation by the user? Which of the following is incorrect with respect to the sequential files? Multiple indexes from the same key field cannot be set up. Which of the following is one of the purpose of data definition command, creating and destroying databases? Next, our relation consists of a set of tuples, which implies that for any tuples the value associated with one or more of their attributes must differ. Select the correct statement among the following on a proper naming of schema structs. In the narrative's description of a database requirement, verb tend to indicate the name of relationship type. Structural constraint of a relationship type refer to whether the existence of an entity depends on it being related to another entity via the relationship type. What is the impact of setting multiple indexes from the same key in index sequential file? It increases its efficiency. The information regarding view and integrity constraints are found in both the data dictionary and data system catalog. Which of the following is not the which of indexes can be accessed directly using select statement? Which of the following is not true regarding database transaction, a set of database operations that are processed partially? Which of the following are the general activities which are performed during development of application programs? All of the given. Which of the following is not type of user interface database tables? Which of the following is not true about input forms? One input forms can populate one table at a time. Which is following example of volatile memory? RAM. Partitions may become unbalanced in range partitioning. In SQL, which of the following disadvantage of chaining technique to handle the collision overhead of multiple linked list? Which of the following is advantage of rehashing technique? First, access through use of main table space. Materialized view and indexes are not similar by the following way: they can be accessed directly using select statement. The specialization constraints specify whether each entity subtype occurrence must also be member or at least one subtype. In a conceptual model of university, what type of relationship exists between grade and student entities? 1:m. Which of the following is not one of the way of resolving deadlocks? Picking a list of all previously completed transactions and doing all the updates. Next, the dash records data by burning microscopic holes in the surface of a disk with a laser optical disc. Dash the control that presents a set of choices from which a user can select one or more items. List box. Dash is a control that enables user to select an option from associated list. User can also type an option combo box. Dash is a control that user click to perform an action such as set or toggle at state or set an option button. Which of the following is not true about input forms? One input form can populate one table at a time. Which of the following are the general activities which are performed during development of application program? All of the given. Which of the main memory of computer system is ROM. While recovering data, which of the following files does a recovery manager examine at first? Log file. Which of the following is the correct way of removing the index and branch no index? Drop index, branch no index. Branch number index. What is the alternate name of data dictionary system catalog? The information regarding views and integrity constraints are found both data dictionary and system catalog. Identify the correct statement. Right option number D. Next statement given a right option number B. Repeated form में आ रहे हैं. Mostly MCQs repeated हो रहे हैं. Select the which of the following diagram depicting a kind of relationship between X and Z. Select the correct statement. Right options relationship type Y of cardinality ratio 1:n. Identify the correct statement. A data definition language is used to define internal schema. Next repeated form में है. ये भी repeat हो रहे हैं mostly. Which of the following concept is applicable with respect to 2NF full functional dependency? Next statement given a right option number A. Repeated form में आ रहे हैं mostly. Identify the advantage of delete command over truncate can be rolled back. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज ट्रू अबाउट ट्रंकेट रीसेट आइडेंटिटी ऑफ द टेबल। नेक्स्ट ये भी रिपीटेड फॉर्म में है। Making a chance of conceptual schema of database but not affecting the existing external schema is an example of logical data independence. Browser-based forms are developed in the following tools except web-based forms. Which of the following statement are data manipulation language command insert? आज का हमारा लेक्चर बस यहीं तक था। आप अच्छे से इसकी तैयारी करनी है। उम्मीद है अच्छे मार्क्स आएंगे। ओके, अल्लाह हाफिज़।